Yeah, and they have lots of troops on the ground.
So you want to try and land your Galaxy, get it fixed. It's going to land on the roof. Try to land on the roof.
No.
Almost
the NC
land on the
are not
roof.
having any luck with their Gal drivers tonight.
I don't know where that lone TR Max came from, but
and
he's
like
here.
we were saying, that's a lot of resources for them. I actually don't know how many resources they have for that, but it's quite a bit. And here we go. The NC are actually holding the top of this area, and it's allowing them to have that high ground, shoot at those guys, while they actually don't really have an angle on them. No, and the flamethrower.
You gotta watch out for friendly fire with that thing.
Yeah, I think he might be taking down some friends.
Yep. Ooh,
ouch.
I don't know what that was, but it wasn't nice. Looks like it might have been
a friendly rocket?
I don't know.
It looked like a friendly rocket.
I think it was a grenade going off. But
oh, maybe.
Hello.
Mag Raiders are outside. They're not going to do so well just out there. I think maybe they're just trying to get some area control. Someone needs to do something about that Max though.
Unit, yeah.
Although he cannot hack anything, he is going to control that area.
Second Galaxy coming over. I'm being informed that Devil Dogs are moving on Alton Point B, which is, I believe, where we are right now. You'll see there's a lot of spawn beacons. Multiple Galaxies. But they need to do something about the sites. That's something they haven't got a really reliable way of dealing with yet. What are they planning on? Galaxy's actually heading in the other direction. Oh, is that held by? No, it's still Vanu.
Yep, they're still holding it. I think they still have that one Max that is at the capture point. I'm wondering if they actually got any support for him or not. Oh,
yeah,
yep,
the Max is still there. Which means it's very difficult to get inside there, to say the least. But Point B is looking secure here for the NC. However, the Vanu are reassaulting it. There are multiple Max units, shielded heavy assault troopers moving in. Forward once again go the anti-vehicle Maxes. They may be anti-vehicle, but they're also good anti-Max Max.
Oh, and he's using that window to
like
shoot inside of there.
Very smart play. Use the terrain to your advantage, as you should. A second Max unit comes in. That one seems to be armed with Pulsar, which is designed for anti-infantry work.
I don't think he sees that infantry.
Oh, well, he's doing it in a minute. He's behind there, and he gets obliterated. See, interesting use. That guy actually has a different weapon on each arm, which is something you can do with Max units. And it's good not to necessarily be specialized, because if you get caught out against a troop that you can't do anything with, then you're in trouble.
But it looks like the NC have quite a bit of guys. They still own this location. So if the Vanu want to keep that, they're going to have to get some more support. Oh, and here comes a rush.
Uh-oh, here come the NC.
And they're coming through all the doors. They're coming through the left door and the right door right there and up in the back.
That's a nice way to take that area
out.
Oh,
yeah.
The Vanu are completely surrounded. Max units going in nice and close where they're most effective and gun down the Vanu.
Oh,
and that battle lasted about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That was so well coordinated.
That was really well done.
Yeah. And there you go. That's outfit playing.
Some bugs going on.
I'm not even.
This is beta.
Haters gonna hate. Not sure if that's an NC or a sea lion.
Their Galaxy needs some repairs if they want to push out of there. Oh, looks like
they're holding it. The Vanu are trying to push on that location,
Maxes.
but they have defenses to make sure it doesn't go down. A similar situation to Planetside 1, where an opposing faction would try and attack an AMS, an advanced mobile station. Those don't exist in Planetside 2, and many people are thankful for that because they were horribly boring to drive. But you need to do the same thing to protect your galaxies. If you lose your drop points, then you lose your spawn points.
Exactly. Oh. Fanny was trying to come around the back.
No chance, no chance.
Not so good.
All right, let's have a look at the influence map and see where the action is happening. Currently still Vanu held, but Point A and Point B. Wow, look at the number of vehicles around Point A. Looks like a concerted vehicle push. Let's head on over to Point A and look at an attack from the north.
Quite a bit of aircraft right in the sky right now, as you can see. We have some tanks, a bunch of infantry.
That is significant. Now, here's another thing about the biolab. This area on the ground is where most of the vehicles come from. In this case, this is shielded. The shield can be disabled, But if you own this area, then you can bottle the enemy in. And then you take control of the teleporters and move up to the top level. If you're in a situation where the NCR right now, where they can't get a Galaxy anywhere near the top levels, this is the other option.
Well, my suggestion is always to keep this place in the bottom on lockdown, because it isn't really beneficial for you to do a push this way, just because those teleporter pads, if you're using them and you're going up, they're a choke point. So what you really want to do is keep your tanks down there, make sure no one comes out of the biolab, and then use those pads as they can't get out.
Internal fighting going on right now as the NC have broken their way through.
There's some turrets. They're just holding this area.
You see, that's one of the teleporters, so they've been able to teleport, hold this area down, and now they're going to move forward. Already, there are engineer deployed turrets to try and resist them. The Max is taking heavy fire from the top right there as well.
And they're doing a really good job at these teleporter pads. They're actually protecting their guys, and a lot of times what I see is that they don't do that, so this is really awesome.
The thing is, the Vanu are trying to bottle them in, and this is one of the situations where you must try and keep the opponents away from those hack points. Something similar to what we saw in Planetside 1.
It looks like they're doing a max crash jump at Alton B.
All right, let's take the camera out to Alton B. There was a strategy in Planetside 1. It was called the max crash. The purpose of the max crash, oh, good God.
Oh, no.
Watch this. This is a jump pad right here. The purpose of the max crash is to be a shock and awe tactic to break an enemy front line. It's not very maneuverable. It is a big sledgehammer that attacks one area. What we have here are around 20 maxes that are all
here they go.
Gonna
flinging. Whee!
Airborne max crash coming in via the jump pad.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be difficult to deal with. This is another way, of course, to get into position. As you can see, max units are now beating their way through. There are already turrets deployed to deal with it, but 20 maxes deployed via a jump pad makes this incredibly difficult.
But you got to remember that these maxes can't be revived, so they're going to be... It's going to be really critical for them to have engineers, which looks like they do. So they're repairing the engineer, or the engineers are repairing them, and as well as just being able to retreat safely back when they're getting low on health.
Anti-vehicle maxes for the Vanu, however, are resisting this push. This push also needs some other units, as you said. You can't just use maxes for this, because you can't hack anything. You can't revive anything.
Yeah, they can't revive.
Pulsar max for the Vanu, as you can see, in that doorway, resisting this crash as best as it can. We're seeing multiple casualties
coming through
on all
here.
sides.
I don't know if he's going to be able to do much.
I don't know. There might be too many NC maxes, but the Vanu are dealing with this very well. They're flanking the position consistently over and over again.
Yeah, and the maxes can't do much. Once they go down, they are over.
That's it. Yeah,
that's it.
That was nice, though. That was nicely arranged, but I'm really impressed with the Vanu defense.
Yeah, they defended.
They're very well organized.
And they have medics all over the place, healing as well, so...
That's exactly what you want to see.
That was pretty awesome. Thank you, Devil Dogs.
And that's the effect of it. The NC have all of the points outside, but the defense inside the biolab is rock solid. The max crash fails. Not to say you can't do it again.
Looks like we have some people drop putting in. We have a little tank that'll go down at the bottom there. Not quite sure what's going on here. It looks like there are some NC that landed here. They're kind of getting...
They got a turret down there, actually. They got a couple of turrets, but...
Ruined, though. A bunch of dead guys.
I would actually like now to see them get a Galaxy there, because they've secured this area. It's looking good.
Yeah, if they hold the sides right there, they'll be good. Oh.
Vanu drop pods from the back.
Two of them. There's two maxes right there. Yeah, and then someone just put a spawn beacon down.
So smart. Really smart play there by the Vanu, flanking the Devil Dogs outfit and driving them away. But this is now a time where the anti-aircraft fire is so low that a Galaxy drop or Galaxy landing on one of these pads might be effective.
And they do control both of those points on the side, it looks like. Yep, they do. Little
the TR come back. I don't even know where the TR are coming from at this stage, but the TR are making a fairly concerted effort to take this area back. They've been bullied all day.
Yeah.
It's so many units to deal with, which makes it astonishingly tricky. But currently there is some success coming in here from the TR. And controlling that base also means control of the jump pad.
And it looks like they are pushing in on this. They might be able to take this. I believe this is B, right?
Yeah, let's check the map and see if we're point A or point B. Currently holding point B. So a large number of Vanu troops, but also significant holdings from the NC.
The TR are pushing in, though, so hopefully they'll be able to take this and we'll get like a good three-way fight.
I've noticed that if we go back to the biolab area, NC actually have a foothold. Not sure how they managed to pull it off, but they did. As you can see, NC units overrunning the biolab. The Vanu are losing point after point here. Organized play and persistence here from this outfit has managed to finally drive them out.
It looks like they're just keeping this Max right here. That's so good. I don't know if he's
to stop the hack. Absolutely.
Yeah, just leave him there to keep that area on lockdown.
This is a massive army here from...
Oh, and they're watching the spawn points too. They have like 3 Maxes right there where the Vanu spawn, and they have flamethrowers. Oh.
This is nicely played here by the NC, driving into the last possible point of the Vanu. They want to take this base. They're doing so very, very well indeed.
Got some medics. They're healing them up. They're holding this area right here.
Higby is bragging, even though he has absolutely nothing to do with this whatsoever. Impressive display here from the new conglomerate.
Yeah.
Very good.
It looks like, did the Vanu just give up? I have not seen them. Maybe they're going to reform somewhere else and kind of push back in. I'm not sure what's going on.
If there are any Vanu outfits actually involved in that defense, I would be very surprised if that wasn't an outfit defense, because it was very, very good indeed. Then do contact us on Twitter at Totalbiscuit or at Perfect Storm, PURRFECT Storm. Let us know who your outfit is, what you're doing, and where you're going to be, and we shall give you some coverage. I'm also being told that I've got a spy inside the Devil Dogs. They told us that the Max Crash actually did not fail. It killed the spawn generator.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting too.
That was their objective.
So, nice.
So that would explain why they were then able to get in with the second wave, because the spawn generator going down means no additional reinforcements there for the Vanu.
Looks like the Devil Dogs are holding down the biodome, so they're going to take a photo shoot at the generator right now.
Very cool.
And that's where the generator's right there. Toasty generator.
Hi guys, we brought friends.
Photo op time. Oh yeah, get that flamethrower going.
And this is where they horribly murder each other.
Oh, just flamethrower each other? That'd be awesome.
That was a nice shot. Nicely played there by the outfit.
Yeah, nice.
If you want to know who these guys are, these are the 666th Devil Dogs, one of the oldest outfits from Planetside 1. A lot of veterans, very well organized.
And this is a small platoon of people. Like,
yeah, this is probably about 40-50 people. That's platoon size is 50, squad size is 12. So you can do the basic mathematics
and
there.
That's just one platoon.
Yeah.
And imagine how many outfits we can have on this map. It's just insane.
You can do a lot.
Yeah, and these are really small battles that we're watching right here, so yeah.
It's cool to watch, though. I think we're finally seeing this really organized play. But what is up with the Terran Republic? They have actually taken this outpost.
They have a spawn beacon.
Yeah. I wonder if the TR will actually make a concerted push. Or whether it'll just be that single drop trooper.
Oh, no.
That's where you don't want to be.
He died
and that's what happens. I think he went splat right into the side of the galaxy, so never mind.
It's like oh no. Watch out for the tree. Watch out for the galaxy. Oh, but a Max can do some damage.
Hello.
Taking down the medic. I don't know how many he's going to get.
He's taking 3, 4. Eats a rocket, a second rocket.
Oh, and looks
finally
like he's
cleaned
dead.
up. Well, that was a nice take and hold operation there by the Devil Dogs with their crazy Max crashing action.
Looks like the TR are kind of, whoa. That's not going to, he's not going to live. The Max just went flying off the ledge there. Oh, there's some more guys. Heavy assault.
I really wouldn't do that, but I don't know. The TR are actually doing okay.
Oh, I thought he was going to take it down. That would have been amazing.
Almost went off the side. That would have been a great way to get rid of the spawn point. Poke it off the side with a Liberator.
Not only that, but just waste their resources on that galaxy. And their spawn timer.
TR jumping in. They want this area. Are there enough TR to make that happen, though?
Here comes another Galaxy. It looks like they're going to be forming up and maybe pushing out from there. Let's see if we have any intel.
Intel reveals, no, Devil Dog's outfit currently holding on right now. We have no intel on what's going on with the TR or the VS. VS pit have been driven away. More Maxes coming in.
Another Max coming down, but there's
not,
a couple
yeah, the problem is
Maxes
the TR. I don't know if the TR are organized right now, but they're not sending enough units in.
They're doing one at a time over that jump pad. They should all rush in together, and they probably could actually take out this little squadron right here on this pad.
Or a Liberator Bomber would deal with this very nicely.
That's true.
Liberator Bomber over the side would be great.
I would love to see that. And what
Incoming
do we have up here? Oh, here we go.
Is that a TR Galaxy?
Oh no!
It was deliberate.
What is he doing?
It's parking. What does it look like? See, it took it out. This was our plan all along.
I think a drop pod actually took that out, from what I saw.
It was the Galaxy. It was TR superior firepower and strategic positioning. As you can see, it works just fine.
And the TR are rushing in. They actually have quite a... Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Okay, maybe that might not work out so well.
Look at all those Maxes. And the flamethrower, oh, no.
The last place you want to drop into.
And they're dropping in one at a time.
Oh, dear. Oh, no. This is a poor play.
Are they going to leave the spawn beacon up there and just let them keep spawning? Oh, no.
They've got spawn beacons. They keep coming down. But there's just so many NC Maxes holding this area. I would love to be a Liberator right about now.
Oh, yeah. If they just got a
bombing
few
run
rockets.
of this area.
But they're being good. Some of them are retreating already, so...
Or a considered mosquito attack would deal well here as well if you were to use anti-ground rockets.
That was pretty beautiful, that defense. I was thinking that the TR were going to do a push there.
They're working on it.
Yeah.
They're still going for it. They've pushed the Devil Dogs right back inside again. More squad spawning, more spawn beacons being activated. Drop troopers coming in, Maxes coming in from the top. They're pushing them back beyond the border of this base right now.
It looks like the Devil Dogs are trying to do a teleport jump from Altum. I'm not really sure where they are right now, but that's what they were saying.
Altum, yeah. Not sure where that would be.
And it looks like the TR are actually holding this opening right here, right?
Well, they've got a lot of units on the ground, so they're supporting each other very nicely, making a good push.
They're using the walls on the side quite well.
NC are falling back. The Max units are being sniped off one at a time, and we're not putting our own Max units in place to actually be shot at.
They have some medics back there. I just saw someone reviving. Yep. They have a new spawn beacon. They actually have a couple. There's one down on the bottom, too.
Oh, the bottom's getting involved. A little bit of ground attack right there. Takes out a couple of turrets and some troops down the ground.
Kind of pushing in. I saw someone go in that building over there. Few more Maxes. Oh.
Down goes another Terran Republic Max unit, but the TR are actually making their way in. They've taken control of the landing pad now, and they can make their way in to try and take the base. I just want to point out that what we've been watching pretty much for the past hour is one base. Single base, just one.
And this is just one continent as well.
Yeah.
To note that.
It's some crazy action.
NC Engineer just chilling on a turret right there. Perfect
Why not?
choke
It's
point.
good place.
Yeah.
Any attempt to come through here, you can get torn apart by that turret.
Something that they can do too is that there's multiple landing pads here. They could do multiple gal drops if they really wanted to do that.
Well, with control of the landing pad, it's safe to do so. That turret is doing work right here.
Oh, yeah.
Heavy Assault tries to push into it, gets gunned down in the process.
Oh, and the Max gets the kill on him. But there's another Max.
There are a lot of Max units, I mean, unquestionably.
And I've been seeing this a lot. A lot of people just rushing into those Maxes. You've got to keep your range on them. If you're just rushing up at them, you're going to die.
TR continues to push. They've taken control of one of the areas with the command points. They may be able to hack it.
Unfortunately, he can't hack it since he's a Max.
No, he's a Max unit. If you have weapons strapped to your hands, it makes operating a console just a little bit difficult. They need a special dialing wand. Significant TR pressure coming in.
Good squad play right there, too. They have some engineers repairing the Maxes, using the Maxes as tanks kind of to get into the area and control the area.
I'm being told that Point B was taken by the Terran Republic. However, the Devil Dogs have abandoned this area for the moment and are pushing B once again from the ground. So let's head outside. Hello. Uh-oh. Massive column of Vanguard tanks coming in, main battle tanks. The NC refusing to give up this area. For some reason, the VS is still kind of hanging around.
I think they just want to be part of it.
I wouldn't blame them. This is a good battle. We've got at least 10 Vanguard battle tanks on the ground. Spawn.
Bunch of troops.
I love the position of that spawning beacon. It's very smart. Right behind the tree. It's nicely hidden.
Indeed.
It's in cover.
And they have some engineers. Looks like a turret there, too, to protect it.
Yep. Vanguard tanks are pushing forward. Taking fire from the ground here. So one thing I'll say about Vanguards is they're pretty damn tough.
There is a max up at top up there. I'm not sure.
With a dual cycler. Not ideal for taking down a tank. One Vanguard's detonates.
One right down here, too.
Another TR max taking fire. Vanguard comes around the flank behind the max unit.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to secure this area.
I think so.
There's a beacon on top, too.
I don't know. I mean, if the TR managed to stay inside, at the end of the day, tanks are tanks. You can't hack with a tank.
That's true. If they put it, let's see what their defense is like inside of that building. I'm not quite sure if they...
Significant numbers of Terran Republic max units, engineer deployed turrets, medics, and engineers. Other words, difficult. Very difficult.
But it looks like they're just getting bombarded by tank shells through the door, actually. And their troops are diminishing. I'm not sure if they're going to get some backup.
Flamethrower max just charged right in there and absolutely obliterated it.
They've been utilizing those flamethrower maxes quite well. We've not been able to see a lot of that
When it comes to shock and awe, you can't really beat double flamethrowers.
Today's been good
and
with
a flash,
the flamethrower.
Which is in the middle of the base for no reason.
And that's another thing. If you can get a vehicle in the building, you can get the vehicle in the building. Unlike in Planetside, you would despawn.
Yeah, B's getting closed down right now. I don't think there's much of a chance of the Terran Republic holding on at this point.
Yeah, they're bringing in some air is what they're saying here, too. So.
Oh, you can see it. You can clearly see it.
Yeah.
Strong ground forces. Plenty of air support. Well organized.
Oh, look at them. Yeah.
A Vanu dropship is heading in. I'm not sure what its plan is, but it's taking a lot of fire.
What I would love to see is the Vanu, if they just want to get in here, not even just to hack it, even if they don't have like an area, just hold an area down, like do a gen hold, but like, you know, a little tower base hold. That would be awesome. Look at all these vehicles that they have. And remember, this is just a small platoon full of people.
A small platoon.
Yeah.
There's no such thing. You got more on a platoon than you have on an entire team for any other first-person shooter, aside from, I think there's maybe one or two where you get more than that. But like your traditional AAA shooters, you will never have a team of 50.
Yeah,
that doesn't happen.
I'm trying to think of anything beyond that. It's like MAG. They have like 200 or so.
There's a couple of games where you'll see that. MAG, I believe you may be able to get more than that in Armor and possibly Mountain Blade as well. But Mountain Blade, not exactly a shooter, let's be honest. If you want to play Napoleonic Wars, now that's a good game for it. But in this case, you see this stuff all the time. It's big. It's very, very big. And somehow the TR actually made their way up there. I mean, they did secure this area, but...
Oh, man, but there are tons...
Yeah, NC assaulting once again, going to take this back, and they're using the teleport pad. That's why they're popping up there.
Yeah, that jump pad is getting a lot of use tonight.
It's a good feature. It's a very nice feature. As far as I'm concerned, if it was in Quake, then it's good enough to be in this game.
Oh, and that was not a good idea. He just ran right up into it. You guys, when you see a max, you need to get some range.
Indeed you do. The NC have taken that area out nicely.
Looks like they're going to get it back, so...
It's pretty difficult to actually deal with an outfit this well organized. It's hard to push them away.
Especially since they're spreading out, too, so they're sending a squad here and a squad to another point. They're kind of holding both of those down, so it's really good for them. Whoa. Looks like they're being
sniped off.
Yeah, ouch. Medic is going to try to revive them if the medic doesn't get taken out. Oh. What is going on here?
They could be committing suicide, and that is actually a possibility.
Maybe they're just playing with us
for no apparent reason, Just, hey, we're just going to show off.
Show off their medic skills.
Yep, very well might be. Okay, this is the situation. We've got Terran Republic holding all of these points here, but being assaulted by NC, significant numbers of them. B is completely overrun by NC armor. A is held. So right now, I expect to see a concerted push all the way into the center of the biolab.
Let's zoom out, too, so that other people can see. Like, the Vanu on this right now. And look at that. That's just one base. We have so much area that's just, we're not showing you right now, but like.
Yeah, there's a huge battle going on at Torek. There's a huge battle at Havar.
And that's something to note. This one crazy battle's happening here, but there could be a bunch happening in other areas as well.
Yes. Without question.
Are they just not hacking this, or what's going on with them?
It's pretty damn cool to see. Hopefully we'll be able to do a lot more of this, because I think that showing Planetside in this way is absolutely awesome.
I know that I'll be streaming a bit. We're going to be doing some like Friday night style fighting.
Friday night fights,
We're going to do something like that. So maybe I'll get to do this kind of view so you guys can check everything out every Friday and see what's going on. And maybe you can do the same thing. Tweet at me, tell me what's going on in the battlefield that I'm not seeing.
Yeah, and bear in mind, if you happen to be in the beta, the NDA is lifted.
Yep.
So post away, whatever you want.
Stream, post, get it out there, let more people know about Planetside. And remember, this is beta, so beta is beta. We're going to have some bugs, we're going to have some things that we need to balance.
Yeah, it's a bit rough.
Yeah.
Rough around the edges. Significant NC air power in the sky right now.
Look at that, yeah.
Ooh, wouldn't be anywhere near that. That's grim.
Something got toasted.
Yes, it did.
It's gone. So what do we have going on down here? It's like lightning.
This could, in theory, go on all day.
Yeah, it could.
And it often does.
I see some people down at that, what's that, West Point down there, too? Yeah.
Yeah, this West checkpoint is where this all began. It was the staging area of the NC, but what on earth is going on?
Yeah, I just saw a ton of people down there. I was wondering what's going on.
Explosions all over the place. Yeah, West Highlands has actually been taken. It seems to be like the Devil Dog staging area. They keep taking this back every time they lose it.
And people are wondering what our server is. We are in West Beta 01 US.
Yep.
So if you want to get in on this, hop on. Tweet at us too. We'll give you a shout out for your outfit. At Perfect Storm, PURR Perfect Storm, and Totalbiscuit.
Got a request actually in the channel while things are sort of evening out, waiting for the next battle, to talk a little about certain customization. We could have a look at that, I think, briefly. There are a couple of galaxies now moving out, but it looks like they... Let's just see if the galaxies actually have anything in them first. Alright, there's a lot of NC air power out there. They'll probably be deploying them in such a way so they can stagger their way to their target. And there's a single lone prowler right there.
Oh, flipped over.
Vanu suicides into the side of that galaxy, sending it peeling out of control.
And that prowler, I don't know if he has an AA weapon on top or not.
He's still alive. He's going for the galaxy. That galaxy's in trouble. Galaxy's starting to deploy, thinking, okay, maybe it'll be safe. But he's going to have to take off. That turret can still hit it. It's a big target.
For a little bit. I don't know if he's going to be able to get him once he starts getting up in the air. He is slow. Oh, but there's a bomber up there.
Now the prowler's
stuck.
Yeah, you ain't going anywhere. All right, so we've got a little bit of a break from the action. So let's talk about that. We'll have a look at the... Can we have a look at the certification tree, please? All right, so what are the certifications?
So as you can see, we have certifications for every one of our classes: Infiltrator, Combat Medic, Heavy Assault, Light Assault, Engineer, Max. And so each of these has customizations within themselves. And then as well, we also have all of our vehicles: Flash, Lightning, Reaver, Galaxy, Sunderer, Vanguard, and Liberator right there. And then also the leadership, which is what you've been seeing, like the spawn beacon and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, let's have a look at that,
because we've actually got some points here. So here's squad leader. There's your command rank right there. Some of these have infinite because they're not unlocked yet.
Yeah.
It's beta, it's not finished. So command rank 1 acquires you a spawn beacon, which can deploy and allow squad members to hot drop via drop pod directly into that area. And what you've got here are a bunch of other command ranks. It's interesting the command ranks are here because this is something that wasn't in a few weeks back. That CR was a concept from the original Planetside.
Yeah, it gave you access to, a new OS as you progress through it. And OSs were like these giant orbital strikes.
Orbital strikes, yeah.
And then it also allowed you chat unlocks.
Yeah, so if you lead, you're going to be able to do a whole bunch of stuff here. Command rank 4, command rank 5, mass driver barrage. That's essentially, wow, that's actually faction specific this time around. There you go, folks. Faction-specific orbital strikes are on their way.
Yep. And they'll have different looks, so you'll be able to see them and be like, okay, that is an NC1. And they're working a little bit different than the way that you originally thought of a orbital strike, where it just kind of came down and like blew everything up around it.
That's super cool. I haven't even had a chance to see that, so that's really cool for me to watch. Let's have a look at some others. Let's see if we want to customize our galaxy, for instance. What can we do? The answer is a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
You can acquire decoy flares, which you can equip. You are also able to upgrade levels of vehicle performance: turn rate, speed, braking power, vertical thrust, inertial dampeners. The vehicle special force drop. This allows you to force all of the units out of your galaxy at any given time. So you can coordinate a very precise drop. You can hit that button. But then,
which is super useful.
Yeah, it goes even further. Look at this. This is for one vehicle. Acquisition timer. You've got a bunch of pips that you can get there, so you can reduce the time it takes to get another one. If you're a dedicated Galaxy pilot, you might want that. Auto repair systems. Both the power and the delay of the auto repair. Shield strength when you deploy it. Additional seats.
Yep.
Reload tick rate. Quick seat swaps. Quick exit. And it gets even more ridiculous. Multiple weapons and the ability to customize each one. You can put mortars on your galaxy. You can customize weapon optics for the various different types. Quite frankly, it's nuts.
Yeah. And some of these things you have to trade off. So you'll be looking at your UI for your galaxy, and you'll have to choose what you want to put on and what you don't. And some of it will be a little, passive stuff, but most of it is stuff that you have to choose.
Yes, absolutely.
So there's a little bit of balance there.
Yep. Let's have a look at one of the infantry classes. So it'd be nice to see, because that's a nice little bit of variety. Let's have a look at what you could do with, say, a light assault. Okay, so they all have universal certifications.
Yeah, and universal certifications are for every class. And as you can see, like, we have med kits, restoration kits, hand grenades, and then you can, strong arm, pitcher. It allows you kind of customize that as well. And then we have explosives. So that's going to be your smoke grenades, your C4, your flash grenade. And depending on your class, you're going to have different explosives. In the light assault here, you can see the advanced shield capacitor, different armor, adrenaline pump, flak armor. So depending on your class, you're also going to have different suit modifications as well.
You can modify your jump jets.
Yep, and we're going to give you a variety of jump jets that you can choose from, and then you can also excel in each of those specific jump jets.
Let's have a look at the differences between these jump jets. That's your standard jump jets, rapidly recharging jump jets. Now the Icarus jump jets.
This is more of like a siege one, so it kind of allows you to, I think, jump up and then go over something and go down.
But it takes a long time to recharge it, so you want to get over. You get over a wall that way.
And then the drifter one is more. It allows you to kind of ski around and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool.
Very cool.
And then the tools, we don't actually have them there, but you'll be able to have, like, if you're an engineer, for instance, you'll be able to customize your repair tool and kind of change that in different ways as well. Here we go. This is the carbine, so you can see that you can add different ammo, which we're providing people, different barrel attachments, different optics. And you can kind of, these aren't linear, so you can choose whichever one you want. You want a get a fork scope, you can get a fork scope right now. And then your rails, of course.
Very cool. Underbarrel shotgun, underbarrel. It's just, quite frankly, an obscene amount of customization.
Yeah, and your pistols are also customizable, so all of that. And a lot of these things, like we were saying before, you're going to have to, pick and choose which one you want in your loadout. So similar to the way that we had loadouts in Planetside, it was more spatial, but ours is more of this location can have this or this or this, and you have to choose which one you want in that loadout slot.
And I'm getting reports that there's actually a rather large contingent of NC. They were forming up at the warp gate. They're apparently doing a galaxy drop on seabed listening post.
Yep, that's what I'm hearing as well. So let's
go find
check that out. And if you want to get in on this and you want your outfit recognized, please let us know. Tweet at us, at Perfect Storm and at Totalbiscuit.
Yep, we shall let folks know what's going on and try and track your movements.
We are on West Beta 01, the US servers.
Yep.
And remember, this is beta, so you're going to see a lot of bugs and things like that, but heck, we're putting it out there so you guys can check it out.
Yep. I believe they're actually already moving out. Let's head over to the seabed listening post. One of the smaller areas on this particular map.
Got a couple galaxies here.
Yep.
Not sure if these ones are full or not.
Okay. We're looking for now TI alloys. Is the area they're currently at. So that's the seabed. As you could probably imagine, there are a lot of areas here, so we're just having to quickly find it.
I believe it's down
further.
further.
There it was. It was back there.
Right there.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's apparently where they are. Yeah, and you can see by the NT influence, it's pretty significant. Be heading over in that direction just to see what we can see. Just bear in mind the spectator mode it's a bit rough. This is designed for the developers only, so kind of hacked in at this point.
There we go. I see some aircraft that are working together. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Well, this area is very clearly held by the NC. There's a lot of Reavers in the air, some Scythe attempts to take it back. Probably not enough though. Looks like they're probably pushing back towards that area. I have to wonder if they might be heading in the direction of the Crown, for instance, because that is an incredibly popular area to take.
Yeah, they're at West Highland checkpoint.
Hello. And a huge amount of aircraft. Multiple Liberators and Reavers absolutely pounding the ground in this area.
And as you can see in the background, there's some aircraft back there, too. I think some Galaxies.
Yeah. There's the West Highland checkpoint down there. So that's where the Galaxies are. There are 4, maybe 5 new conglomerate Galaxies and multiple Liberators and Reavers in the air.
It looks like they're coming in. They're doing some bomb sweeps before they do their drops. Very, very good.
Unquestionably awesome is how I would describe that.
Oh, but they are taking some damage, so...
Yeah, they are a little bit low, but the amount of firepower they're able to put on the ground here, it's so difficult for the TR to actually fight back against that. You know, seeing aircraft in the nice little background of kind of this dusk area is really cool. It's silhouettes, they look fantastic.
I just love seeing the shadows when you're walking on the ground as an infantry, and you just see like all these aircrafts coming above you, and you're like, "Oh my goodness,
I shouldn't have gone out bed today.
find a building."
It can get a bit brutal.
Or if you hear the Liberator bomb, like the rockets coming down, you're just running for your life.
Bombs bursting in air.
It actually gets your heart racing sometimes.
I won't want to be anywhere near it. I'd rather be inside the galaxy, not out being killed by the things coming from the galaxy.
So this is something that you're going to see, too, in our game, is a lot of people forming up. So there's going to be some downtime, If you've ever played any other MMO, like, there are raids, and we have raids. It's just a little different. You'll have to be strategizing, because you don't really know what your enemies are doing unless you're maybe scouting, so that's helpful. But otherwise, It gets kind of crazy.
Oh, Evil Pig. There's a name that I haven't heard in a while. That guy is a bit of a legend. Apparently, Havar is the target. Oh, right. Yeah, Havar is the target.
Finally, we're getting our Havar on.
They want that cake. The thing is that you can't directly assault this unless you happen to have the area around it. It's the NC now do.
Well, you can assault it and hold it.
You can. But it's much more fun just to take it completely.
Yeah. That's true. And you get the resources, so that's nice. Yep. And see, they're landing the galaxies right on top of there. That's not quite where I would have done it, but at least they're getting their troops in, getting them up into that building really fast.
We should also remind people that in about 10 minutes' time, the live command center is coming out. So that is Sony Online Entertainment's live show talking about Planetside 2. That's going to be coming in around 10 minutes.
And you can find that at www.twitchtv.tv/Twitch. So that's where they're going to be. And if you're actually here at PAX, they are going to be down in that booth down that way at the Twitch booth. So you can actually see them, hackle them while they're doing that. So.
Now, we've been focusing a lot on this outfit, but I'm actually getting reports that another outfit that you might have heard of, Azure Twilight.
That's a Vanu outfit.
That's a Vanu outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Are actually doing galaxy drops all over the north of the map at the moment. Why don't we go hunt them down for the last 10 minutes and see what they're up to?
All right. They didn't tweet me. And I'm your fellow Vanu.
It could be a trap.
It could be a trap.
Well, let's take a look on the map and see if we've got Vanu influence occurring. Look at that. There's actually a significant amount of Vanu pressure coming in over in that direction.
It looks like a lot of attacks on the Vanu right now.
Yeah, they're actually pushing the NC back quite nicely. Now, if we can, of course, get a location on the Azure Twilight op, then we'll be able to cover it.
Tweet at us, at Perfect Storm and at Totalbiscuit.
Let us know where Azure Twilight actually is, and we'll have a look and see what the Vanu can do.
We might give you cake. Maybe.
We've seen great organized outfit play from all three factions this entire event, so it's been really cool to see.
Oh, we got a lot of guys on the roof over here.
Hello. Well, I think we might have found them.
In?
Yeah, I think it's safe to say we found some of them. Drops coming in right now.
There's a galaxy right there.
Yeah, the Vanu Sovereignty taking out the Terran Republic, and also a burster.
Beacons?
Yeah, that's dangerous, actually. The TR trying to get nearby, but being taken out by that Flak Max.
Oh, I think I just saw a TR drop pod in. Was that?
TR are trying to take it. It was a TR facility, but the Vanu are just wiping it off the map right now. These are far, far too coordinated. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near this. This is going to be Vanu very shortly. As you can see, the galaxy's been parked just out of range. A nice little backup spawn point. A second galaxy over on the ridge. Mag Rider support and a lot of maxes.
I think they're doing their own max crash now.
Yep, if we could take a quick look at the map. Let's have a look at where we are. Okay, what region are we currently in? Because I'm being told that right now the entire outfit is moving around to the north of Zervan, which is indicated by the hotspot there. So let's head over in that direction. We should be able to find the rest of them.
It's quite a few here, though. But it's going to be a little bit of downtime while they're, reforming. So.
Definitely. All right, let's see what's going on over the north of Havar. Plenty of explosions over in this area. Just going to keep moving as best we can. So that is Zervan. It should be very familiar to a lot of you if you watched any of the E3 content.
Yep.
Zervan was the place to be.
It was pretty fun. We had some good battles there.
It's a nice area. Multiple NC Vanguard tanks up on the ridge around the crown.
Going up that way towards that air tower. Got a scythe. I'm not sure where he's going.
Oh, hello. Well, that's a great number of Vanu dropships actually in that area.
Looks like they might be just doing another form up on this side as well.
Looks like it very well might be. Several tanks rolling down the hill, Mag Riders. They've now taken that outpost area.
Looks like Devil Dog's assault on Indar Bay. They're going to set up AA.
It's very hard to keep track of all of this. You need like an entire team of war reporters just to see what's going on. Is that crazy?
Yeah, if we could actually get sometime maybe 2 screens going at once, that might be cool too.
Definitely.
Looks like they're going to try to take it and go across this bridge, but I don't know if that's the best idea.
Uh-oh. Well, it wasn't a good idea for the NC anyway. 1 Vanguard taken out, 2nd Vanguard taken down, 3rd Vanguard coming up the hill, and it's going to get murdered if it's not careful.
Oh, and look, there's a bunch of Mag Riders coming. He does not even know.
That Mag Rider's crashed. It's going down. When will the Mag Riders end?
Oh, the just running over a friendly. And
it
totally missing the Vanguard right there.
It's right there, guys. It's right there. There's a Reaver coming around. Another
no.
This Vanguard knows what he's doing. These Mag Riders are completely
one at a time, they're just dying to him. Maybe this won't be able to take him out. Getting a little too close. Both of them are smoking. Who will get the final kill?
Oh, I wouldn't want to get close to that. Vanguard's taken out. Mag Rider.
Mag Rider is the victor.
Mag Rider actually might end up losing
to that
Sunder. It is, yeah. There's a Sunder over there trying to pick at the Mag Rider, hitting the rear armor. Managing to get out of there, though. And wow, this is actually one thing we should look at for the last thing, because we're just rapidly running out of time now. I only got a couple more minutes. The NC are going to try and warp gate lock the TR from Indar Bay and completely cut them off. So if we have a look on the map, what we'll be able to see.
Right down there.
Look at that. Right, Paris is being attacked. If we look for Indar Bay, there's Indar Bay. They're coming right up to the warp gate. So let's head over in that direction for our last little part of this show. We've got a few minutes left.
Yeah, we have a couple minutes left, and then we'll be switching over to the twitch.tv booth where we'll be doing a live command center.
Yep, twitch.tv/twitch is where you want to go. Matt Higbee, I imagine Trammell will be there as well.
I'll be heading that way.
Oh, it does take a while to get across a continent this large.
You're actually getting quite a view here, too. You can see the different area. You have a more deserty area, and then you have some trees over in this that allow you some cover.
NC air power.
Oh, there we go.
Lots of it. Lots of it. Liberator bombers, galaxies, trying to take this area out. The NC seem to have taken the tower. No, they haven't got it quite yet, but they're looking for it. That would be very unpleasant. That's a possibility that if an Empire loses that badly, they can end up being pushed back to the warp gate and then maybe even locked into it.
Once we get the other continents in, they'll be able to strategize how to take that back and get back there. And what they can always do, too, is attack from the top near someone else's warp gate.
This is looking very grim for the Terran Republic, unfortunately. But the thing is that they're always back. This is kind of a never-ending war, so even if you get pushed off the continent, in the full game there will be more than one continent. You can go take another one, or you can form up at the warp gate, push out, and take it back. So it can be a little depressing, but sometimes you lose.
Well, it depends on what end you're on. I don't mind seeing the TR lose.
Ooh, down goes a galaxy. Terran Mosquito doing
one
work.
One Mosquito, yeah.
That's all we need. Oh, well, maybe not. Almost all we need.
Not quite that good. Well, I guess he didn't let them get the kill. That's one way to look at it.
He was just putting on a show for everyone, right?
Oh, and this guy is not going to live.
Yeah, he ain't living through that.
I was shooting at him down there.
I think he was taking fire actually from around the warp gate. There's also
right there. Is that
a lightning tank.
Yeah.
That tiny little flash there. Yeah, it looks like the NC have asserted their dominance over this area, and most likely later on in the day they'll be clashing with the Vanu as they continue to battle over Zervan and the central facilities on this continent of Indar. It is now 2 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, on the Pacific West Coast, so we're going to be wrapping this up. Thank you very much for watching. If you happen to be here at PAX, do come say hi and make sure to play. There are stations, just get in the queue, of which there is not a huge one, so come get your chance to actually play.
Yeah, just stand behind somebody. Wait for them to get off, then it's your turn.
Breathe uncomfortably over their shoulder.
Maybe put your armpit up? No, I'm just kidding.
No, right, okay. That was just gone too far. Remember to follow us, folks. You can follow at Planetside2.
Definitely. Check us out, planetside2.com, and sign up for beta.
Yep, do so. Hopefully you'll get into the beta. You'll get to be able to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is being changed on a daily basis. There's all sorts of very cool stuff being brought in here.
And our NDA is lifted, so you can stream, you can take photos, you can share everything.
You can do that. All right, folks, we're going to round this up. Please do remember to follow me on Twitter if you so desire, at Totalbiscuit, and, of course, Maggie over at Perfect Storm. We are about ready to wind it up, so go and watch the Command Center. It's going to be starting right about now over at twitch.tv/Twitch. That is twitch.tv/Twitch. If you want to know the absolute latest about Planetside 2's development, exclusive info, that's the place to be. My name's been Totalbiscuit.
And I'm Maggie at Perfect Storm, so
we'll see you next time.
See ya.